Good evening, good evening. I want to thank the Greenhouse team for granting me the privilege of addressing you all tonight. It's amazing. 7 years ago, I was welcomed into the Greenhouse family, and now I have the honor of speaking in front of you. I'm so blessed, so thank you. Thank you. I am a Denver native, and I was given my father's last name, Padilla. Yet, that did not stop him from deserting my mom and her newborn baby, leaving her stranded with the task of raising my two brothers and me alone. Reflecting on my hardworking mother, I tend to think of Tupac's Dear Mama, and I could see you coming home after work late. You're in the kitchen trying to fix us a hot plate. But to be honest, that hot plate often did not exist for my brothers and me. Hungry. On some nights, we didn't have a roof over our heads. Accustomed to having an unstable housing situation, living out of bedraggled duffel bags and sleeping on firm couches or floors of family members was the status quo. But at the time, that was normal. I didn't truly understand just how down bad we really were until one night. I heard my mother sobbing. I woke up to her sniffles and sporadic deep breaths piercing my ears. Our financial struggles became clear as I saw my older brother split apart from the family just so we could save pennies on the dollar. I felt hopeless. I shifted my focus to my studies and discovered a virtuous cycle. By bringing home good grades, I made my mother smile. Her joy fueled me to try even harder in class and replicate that happiness I was able to create for her. And voila, a positive feedback loop that would chart my life trajectory for the better. My academic performance awarded me an opportunity to shadow a mechanical engineer at Lockheed Martin. I was 13 years old, and I was able to tour their facilities, and before you know it, I was standing next to a satellite that would soon be sent to study the atmosphere of Jupiter. Call it fate, purpose, or meaning, but that satellite was also named Juno. Then it all clicked. I found my resolve. I found my route to a better life. It was my education. That virtuous cycle propelled me to the top of my class at Rupert Jesuit High School, and the opportunity to become a Greenhouse Scholar. That August, I met my fellow scholars at the annual Greenhouse Summer Symposium, and their infectious energy motivated me to take on the rigors of a mechanical engineering degree at the Colorado School of Mines. Thank you. I was determined to be a leader in and out of the classroom. I leveraged the Greenhouse Network to partner with a construction engineering design firm named HDR. They came to SHIP to present to 70 students about career opportunities at the company. During my tenure as president, SHIP placed over 15 Hispanic students in internships and full-time roles in top engineering companies. Thank you. I continued thinking about how I could broaden my impact in college and beyond. In my junior year, Greenhouse awarded me $2,000 to spend 3 weeks in Nepal for my honors program practicum. While there, I witnessed the true meaning of struggle. Babies whose mustard smiles concealed the rumbles of their empty stomachs. Elderly folk carrying up a mountain on their heads over 100 pounds of supplies for remote villages as they got paid 25 cents a kilogram to do so. Seeing such generous people tirelessly labor for their daily bread made me recall the blessings that were in my life, no matter my past toils. In 2020, I became the first person in my family to graduate college. Thank you. I graduated with magna cum laude honors in the Mechanical Engineering Department's Emeritus Student Award, an accolade for high scholastic achievement and on-campus engagement. I left Mines with a deep sense of gratitude following the Nepal trip, the gratitude for Greenhouse and my other scholarships, and the responsibility I now had to live out the ideals of each, to work to make this world a better place. So, after graduation, I committed to community development work with an NGO named the First Things Foundation, FTF. They sent me to a rural town in Guatemala called Momosanango. I spent 2 years there, living and working to find local visionaries or empresarios who have the passion and will to better their lives but lack the resources to do so. During my 2 years of service with FTF, I fundraised more than $10,000 and oversaw 10 successful projects with empresarios, including starting 3 new businesses and 6 community endeavors. My final project was to build a basketball court in a rural village named Cruz, home to mostly indigenous Mayans. We needed another $3,000 to get the job done. Though I'm no longer a bright-eyed college student, Greenhouse continued to support me through the Young Leaders Alumni Program. They bestowed the final $3,000 to finish the construction of the court. Because of this support, we did not just compose a space for the youth of Cruz to practice sports, which is important. We also gave them a communal meeting space for community-wide celebrations, such as baptisms or holidays. They now have an area where the Cruz Board of Directors can conduct votes on future boards and discuss how to carry out Mayan justice. At the inauguration of the court, it was beautiful. Over 200 people came to show their appreciation and gratitude for this new space. The community president thanked me for helping the often overlooked village. I returned from my Guatemalan journey just under 3 weeks ago, feeling the same sense of appreciation for Greenhouse. Because, like Cruz, I also once believed that no one was out there who was concerned with helping me out. I did not think there was an interest in investing in an Hispanic kid growing up in the rough parts of Denver, lacking the financial resources to propel him to a better life. Yet, I returned home with my identity intact and confident of the Juno Padilla that came to be. The Juno Padilla forged by my mentor, Zeke Perez, who is here tonight. And the talks we shared. And by the support of my sponsor group, who determined I was worthy of fiscal sponsorship. The Juno Padilla, cultivated by you, the donors and supporters of Greenhouse, who donated their time and capital to ensure someone like me could get a shot at doing something great. And the Juno Padilla selected by the Greenhouse Scholar staff, who saw beyond any flaws I had and instead imagined the qualities that could be. So, I thank you. May we continue to provide hope and opportunity to many more of those overlooked, because I know in doing so, little by little, we'll evolve communities worldwide. Thank you very much.